Mock draft time. It's mock draft Friday. I never even know what day of the week it is. Mock draft Friday. You know, it's mock draft Monday for us, mock draft Tuesday, Wednesday. It doesn't really matter. It's mock draft day. Let's mock draft. Let's get our mock draft on, and I'll punch the intro. Then I'm gonna drop the link.
This is the Fantasy Football Show with your host, Smitty.
Top 5 running back. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show. I'm Smitty. Take a lap.
Yo, welcome to the show. Glad to see you here. Ozone, Matt. We are mock drafting. It's mock draft Friday. And we're going to get our mock draft on here in a second. Punch the thumbs up on your way in the door. Definitely subscribe if you're new. And I will be dropping the link in just a few seconds here. Let me go ahead and open up a couple things. Okay, so I'm going to grab the 3 spot for today. For this mock draft anyway. Let me put this down here. And drop the link in a few seconds here. What's up, Tariq? What's going on, Zach? What's up, Daniel? Terry Roberts in the house. Daniel, Tariq, Order, Zach, Joe, Dollar Bill, Noah Snyder, Juan, George, Matt, and Ozone. Whoa, you guys aren't, you didn't even see all that. Let me do that again. Terry, Daniel, Tariq, Order, Zach, Joe, Dollar Bill, Noah, Juan, George, Ozone, Matt. Spacula's got a question. He says, Smitty, you should do cheap underdog drafts. Dude, we got underdog under control. We're going to be doing a lot of underdog. We're going to do a lot of underdog ADP content as well. And for those of you that don't know, now you know, get on over to smitty1.com. And if you go ahead and click on this banner that pops up right away when you get there, I make it easy for you. Go to smitty1.com right here. Click on this banner that pops up right away. Make a $10 deposit. You will get a free phone call from me. I'll call you ASAP. Send me proof that you did it, some screenshot in an email and an Instagram message at the Fantasy Football Show. Follow me on IG. We're almost at 10K. Make a $10 deposit. They'll give you a $25 cash bonus at Underdog if you're new. And I'll give you a phone call. So get on over to smitty1.com. The banner pops up right away. Click it and get it done. And we'll be doing a lot of cheap drafts like you said. But go there and do that now. Somebody get a phone call right now. I'll call you right now on the show. I'll call you live on the show if you go do that right now. Who wants to be live right now on the show? I'll throw you up right now. So call. So deposit and I'll call. I'll do the call. I do the calling around here, not you. I'm already tired. Adam in the house. Do it now. I do the calling. I'm the one that calls you. You don't call me. Don't listen to me. Superflex draft today. Maybe. Mark Cleveland in the house. We love him. Mark Cleveland's here. Okay, I joined 50. Mark, you just did it. Send me a screenshot, and I'm gonna not that you get a call anyway. Mark, you want me to call you anyway right now? Mark's part of the YouTube text message service, the HeySmitty.com, which is right. Let me put it right here. HeySmitty.com. Mark gets text from me. Watch, I'm gonna text Mark live right now on the show. Ready? Here we go. Zach, I appreciate you. Zach just sent me a message. Okay, where's Mark? I always do this. Mark's my guinea pig. Hey, Mark, it's Smitty. We're live on the Fantasy Football Show. You just said don't call. No, don't call. Okay, I'm not calling, but I'm texting. Mark, I'm texting you. I hope that's okay. I appreciate you. Mark, you're live. Mark, your voicemail's live on the Fantasy Football Show. One of my best text message subscribers. Thank you, Mark. Okay, So I sent that. That's live, Mark. Hopefully that's okay. You said don't call, but I left you a message. Smitty, can we do late night mocks? Maybe, Julio. We'll see. For now, let's go ahead and drop the link and let's start mock drafting. Mark, I appreciate the underdog deposit. Last call, not last call, but last mention of it for today. Go to smitty1.com. Screenshot a $10 deposit by you, and I'll call you right now live on the show. Here comes the link to the mock draft. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Watch the sucker fill up. Pretty decent for a Friday afternoon. And it's here we go. J-Rod on the clock. J-Rod, who you taking? Go ahead and leave CMC for me, guys. Julio's in the draft. Tariq, probably not an auction. We're probably not doing an auction live for the rest of the year. People just get too upset. But I'll be doing more auction content. I got my auction course coming up. And for those that don't know, I actually just released my 1.1 and 1.2 how to dominate those draft slots. That content is up at sleeperu.com. Sleeperu.com, like a university. McCaffrey, God, Henry went 1 to J-Rod. I'm going to go with Kamara here. Max got McCaffrey at 2. Spacula got the shaft. How, bro? Is that Noah? Somebody let me know. If we ever see a Noah sighting, there's a special song we play whenever Noah enters the building. I don't see him yet. What's up, Rockout? Rockout, what's on? What's up, my friend? What's up, Thomas? Adam Bender. Jordan. What's up, Jordan? Okay. Fast and Furious. Redraft. It is redraft. Yes, sir. We'll do a dynasty later. This is a redraft. Redraft 1 QB PPR. I do have it in the top left corner. I do occasionally forget to change that text, so it's a good question. But it is a redraft PPR 1 QB in the top left corner. And so far we have Derrick Henry going 1, McCaffrey going 2, Alvin Kamara 3 to yours truly, Dalvin Cook 4, Elliott 5, very deserving. I think Elliott's a top 3 to 5 pick right now. Top 3 to 5. Zeke Elliott, you pair him with Tony Pollard, and you can do it. Reach a whole round on Pollard. Make sure you don't get screwed on that. But Pollard and Elliott together are worthy of number 3 overall. I wouldn't even make fun of you if you took him number 2. I wouldn't. I understand it. I understand the feeling of, hey, I don't want to waste this pick. And Elliott looks in pristine condition. And while he does have mileage, while a lot of you will say, Smitty, you're down on Henry, he's got mileage. Why are you not down on Zeke? Henry's absorbed his mileage in a very smaller window of time. Henry's going to cross over 1,000 carries in less than his last 3 seasons. We're talking about like 2.8 seasons. Henry will cross over 1,000 carries in less than a 3-year span. So Zeke Elliott, to me, I wouldn't laugh at you if you took him 2 or 3. I wouldn't. He's 4 or 5 in my book. I like taking him at 4 and 5. I feel fantastic about it. I'm grabbing myself some Tony Pollard, and I'm sleeping like a baby at night because I've got the duo. I've got the duo that pretty much guarantees me in that electric offense. This is going to be through the roof. Yes, I know Dak is a little banged up right now. I think he'll be fine, but this offense is going to be through the roof. If Dak can stay on the field, which is the only question, this offense is going to be in the red. They're going to live in the red zone. You're going to turn on the red zone channel, and my boy Scott Hansen's going to be like, there's the Cowboys again, about ready to score a touchdown. Will it be CeeDee Lamb for his 10th of the season by week 11? Will it be Zeke Elliott punching in his 15th TD by the end. It's week 17, pretend. I truly believe this offense is going to be absolutely insane. Just completely for people to laugh at me, people laugh at me all the time, but for people to actually laugh at me when I say the Cowboys can not only win the division, but they're going to be one of the best offenses in the NFL and have a 10-plus win season if Dak stays healthy. If Dak doesn't stay healthy, it's a different argument. But they could win 10 with the extra game. They can easily win 10-plus games. I don't care how bad someone thinks their defense is. Your defense gets better when your offense gets better. Your defense looks horrible when your defense can't stay off the field. And yeah, they're not going to be the best defense in the NFL, but what cures a bad defense? A really good offense, an offense that scores a ton. So, I mean, give me a break. Kamara and wide receivers available. Oh, man. A.J. Brown's the last one. Kittle's there. Waller's there. Running backs are thinning out as well. I've got a little dilemma on my hands. I'm probably going to roll with A.J. Brown because I have a feeling he would be the toughest guy to get to fall back to me. You know what I mean? And there's other options I still could go with. I could go with one of the tight ends. I'll figure it out. I'm going to take the chance that a couple guys I like fall. A.J. Brown would not have fallen. So A.J. Brown needed to be grabbed. There's no backup plan for losing A.J. Brown here. There's a backup plan for losing some of the other guys that I like Waller as an example. Even Kittle is a player I would consider on the way back if certain guys go that I like. Keenan Allen's even an option as a third drafted player, although J-Rod just took him. Patty Mahomes. Okay, so we're one pick away. Who does Max take? Does it pay off for me to take A.J. Brown and pass on the guy that I wanted to grab? Waller and who you taking there, Maxie boy? 10 seconds, Max. Dobbins, that's who I wanted. But that's okay, because we can still go Kittle. We can still go, I know some of you will say Joe Mixon. I don't mind Mixon in the third round. But I'm going to roll with Kittle and try this old tight end approach, well-balanced approach. Let's see what my team will look like going Kamara, Antonio Brown, George Kittle. Let's see what it looks like. Where's Eckler? Eckler went at 12. Oh, the screen's cut off. Okay, let me minimize that for you. Let's see. Let me do this. Let me see if I can make that look a little better for you guys. There, is that better? It should be a little bit clearer. Okay, so let's go over the teams real quick. We've got J-Rod. J-Rod with Henry, Allen, Mahomes. Very, very solid. Very interesting way to stack it there. McCaffrey, Waller, Dobbins. Very, very solid. We'll see what kind of wide receivers you can pull off. Kamara, A.J. Brown, Kittle. You know, I've had better teams. So I don't think this is the best team I've ever assembled, but I like it a lot. I think I'd be fine. Cook, Ridley, Mixon's pretty solid. Elliott, Jefferson, Allen is probably one of my favorites right now. Allen, you know, I certainly like you guys trying to get Allen a little later, but you know, in the end, this could work out very nicely if at 4.8 somebody falls that is really comparable to somebody you could have got at 3.5. So definitely, if it's blurry, it might be your connection. Triple J going with the Barkley, Edwards-Helaire, and Lammy boy. I really like that. I wish you would have had like Elliott Triple J. Like if he had fallen, like Elliott, Edwards-Helaire, Lamb, that would have been a little safer. I'm just not feeling Barkley right now. Taylor, Metcalf, Montgomery, pretty crafty. Roberts going with the Diggs, Harris, and Evans trio. That's not bad. Yeah, I mean, Evans is probably one of the better wide receivers there. It feel a little bit early for him, but you can't deny that he's one of the better receivers available. I guess the question would be, is there another player I like better? Not really looking at it. I mean, that's pretty solid, Terry, considering who's on the clock. Adams, Hopkins, Kyler. I like the crazy. We're going with the best player available. We don't need a running back. I'll get a running back at 4.4. Watch. Hold my beer. This is what I like. I like balls. That's awesome. Look at this man putting his balls on the table. Adams, Hopkins, Murray. Who's he going with? Let's see if he craps the bed. Destruction, you gonna crap the bed? 14 seconds. He's running to the restroom. Cooper. Ooh, I feel like you crapped the bed there. Destruction, you had some serious. I'm going to show you all what's going on. Adams, Hopkins, Murray. I'm going to show you. I'm going to grab a running back. He's going to be a steal. And then, boom, you took a guy that's still hurt coming back. I don't like that pick, man. You had something cool going on. I still like your team, but you needed to take a running back there. And the running backs that were available, you had, still some decent options from like Hunt, Etienne, Javonte. Some would say Miles Sanders. I don't know about that, but yeah. But hey, you got us all excited. Those first 3 picks are pre-fire. I like it. Okay. I need myself. Well, I've got a real balanced squad. I can do whatever I want. Right here. What's up, Bap? Okay. Cam show. Timed out. Jacobs. Who do I go? Etienne feels a little early, but I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger. I like it. I'm fine with it. Robert Bobby Boy Woods. Andrews. What's going on, Alpha? What's up, Matt? ETN, yes, sir. Kareem Hunt, I like that pick. Cooper Kupp. Okay, so I have one wide receiver. I could go Galladay here. I could go Ayuk. Or I could go running back. I'm going to go with my boy. I'm going with my boy, Javonte Williams. I'll take 3 running backs here. I'll find my second wide receiver later. I'll do some kind of crafty, Antonio Brown or, maybe, let me scroll down here. Maybe Jerry Jeudy falls or, I'll get a potential Shenault or Chark or go something kind of crazy like that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Mike Thomas falls and I just take a gamble on him later. I do like Mike Davis. That was somebody I considered, but I like Javonte Williams better, bro. I like Javonte Williams better by a long mile because, in my opinion, this guy is going to be a top 6 to 10 running back, and people are going to look back on drafts and go, man, we got Javonte Williams around 5. Wow. he should have went right next to Najee Harris. You know what I'm saying? Should have went right next to Najee Harris, and we got him in round 5. Javonte Williams, I told you all that CeeDee Lamb would climb to the heights we're now seeing. Good luck trying to get CeeDee Lamb anywhere before or anywhere after 3.4 or 3.5. Good luck. It's gone. say goodbye. Window closed unless Grandma and Uncle Bud have no idea what's going on. They're just cracking open their fantasy football magazines that they bought in early July. You know, you got to pray that people in your league don't know who CeeDee Lamb is. But goodbye. Goodbye to the 4th round CeeDee Lamb value. You know how much crap I took for months and months on Instagram when I would post, hey, CeeDee Lamb's going to be a top 5 wide receiver. And people are like, he's not even the best option on his team. Okay, he's the best option on his team. Months later, he's going to be good. Months later, Lamb's the best player in the league. Like, everyone on Instagram is dropping that all over the place. Good luck getting Lamb. Javonte Williams is next. You heard it from me. Javonte Williams to the moon. People are going to climb this guy into the 3rd round before you know it. He's going to be worth it too, because at that point, for whatever reason, Melvin Gordon won't be a threat in anybody's mind. Javonte Williams to the moon. Matt says, I remember I used to draft CeeDee in round 5. And you know what's funny, Matt, is the same thing with DK. When people come at me about Mahomes and Allen early, it's kind of frustrating because here's the story. I'll tell you the story from last year. Okay? People would come to me and say, hey, Smitty, why are you taking a quarterback early? You're a moron. What are you thinking? Don't you know quarterbacks fall? And I said, there's a guy named DK Metcalf going in round 5. Okay, going around 5, sometimes round 6. And people forget that. People are like, no, DK Metcalf was a 3rd rounder, Smitty. Yeah, of course he was. Just like CeeDee Lamb is a 3rd rounder right now. CeeDee Lamb, as Matt just told you, right here, Matt just told you. I don't know who I'm even yelling at. There's somebody out there that I'm yelling at. I don't know who it is, but I'm looking at you. Matt is telling you that CeeDee Lamb was going in round 5. DK Metcalf was going in round 5 or 6 last year early on, just like CeeDee Lamb was going in round 5. So people would say, Smitty, why would you take a quarterback early? Why? Because there's a little guy named DK Metcalf that I can take later while you take your Allen Robinson in round 3, buddy. I'll take my little Patty Mahomes in round 3. You take your little Allen Robinson in round 3. I'll go ahead and take a guy named DK Metcalf that you have no idea is about to become a 3rd rounder, and I'll have Mahomes and DK versus your A-Rob and quarterback. This is the same thing I said about CeeDee Lamb. You take Josh Allen in round 3 or 4, or you take Mahomes in 3, you take Lamb in 5, and eventually that will look like a genius move. Now you can't get Lamb anywhere but 2.11 to whatever. And you know what's funny is people will still come at me. I'll be like, Smitty, let's see, I need a wide receiver. I like Ayuk here. I'm going to take Ayuk here. People are going to say, Smitty, Lamb was never going in round 5. That's the worst. That's the worst when somebody doesn't admit that Lamb was a value, that he's always been this guy everybody's known about or been pushing. That's the most frustrating part. Okay, we're going to do another. Oh, we got to review these teams. Henry, Allen, Mahomes, Andrews, Hunt, Lockett. Probably going to say that's a top 5 or 6 team. McCaffrey, Waller, JK, Woods, Kupp, Deontay. I like where you headed with this in the beginning, but it didn't work out in terms of the wide receivers, in my opinion. I certainly don't like getting both of those Ram wide receivers. I don't mind one of them, but I would have much preferred like a Galladay and a Godwin. Godwin went earlier, so you couldn't get him. But yeah, like I probably would. I would probably say that more times than not, you're gonna get somebody like Mike Evans or Godwin with a Galladay or something like that. But in this particular case, I don't love how it turned out with the wide receivers, but you still have a really good team. It's still like top 6, but if you landed the wide receivers a little bit better, in my opinion, you would have a top 3 team. So don't be discouraged by the approach. It definitely can work. It just, fell a certain way for you. Kamara, A.J. Brown, Kittle, ETN, Javonte Williams, Ayuk. I wouldn't say this is the number 1 team. I'd say that I'm gonna compete with a few people to be like a top 5 team. I don't think that this would blow anybody out of the water. it would just be one of those teams where a few things had to happen, like Javonte Williams had to become a top 10 running back, and then boom, I'm in the mix for a top 3 team. I do need Kittle to stay healthy. ETN is kind of a risk, but I think a good risk, a good bet. Ayuk, will I get the production that I think I can get out of him? A lot of unknowns, but very, very high potential squad. I'd definitely put my team in the top, I'd say top 4. Cook, Ridley, Mixon, Jacobs, DJ Moore, Watson. I think he got timed out or something because he started off hot. Cook, Ridley, Mixon was good value there at 3.4. You guys know I don't hate Mixon. I hate his ADP. And this ADP is not bad. This draft slot is not bad for Mixon. But then I think he timed out on Jacobs, and then I don't know what happened. Watson, I have no clue why he drafted Watson there. Elliott, Jefferson, Allen, Pitts, Mike Davis, Higgins. Give this man, Ethan, a top 5 spot. We're running out of top 5 spots. Triple J. Really love this squad. If only you had Zeke Elliott. Man, I wish Zeke Elliott fell to you. Then it would be the number 1 squad. But I worry about Barkley. I'm going to say this is top 5, though. We're out of top 5 spots. I hope we don't find any more top 5 spots. We are out. We are out. Somebody's getting bumped, and it better not be me. Taylor, Metcalf, Monty, Godwin, Judy, Hurts, solid. Diggs, Harris, Evans, Herbert, Mike Thomas, Claypool. Interesting approach. And I guess my question would be on this squad, like maybe Mike Thomas is too early there. Go running back. Past that, good squad, great approach. Love every pick that you made. But given your shortage at running back, and this is a mock, this is why we do it, right, Terry? Given the shortage of running back on your squad, that Thomas pick may have been better suited the next round, or letting somebody else try it and you securing that running back too. That's my advice there. Destruction got back on track. How did Miles Sanders fall to 6.4? Because I just talk him down so much? Like that. That's kind of crazy. That's not bad. I'd take Miles Sanders at 6.4, and I talk him down all the time. Cooper was a mistake pick at 4.4, but you made up for it with your Miles Sanders pick at 6.4. So, in the end, top 6 team destruction. Nice work. I love the first 3 picks. I didn't like the Cooper pick, but I love the squad overall destruction. Doing some good stuff there. You were all in on Barkley a month ago, Smitty. Remember that whole video you made on him? Yeah, but I'm a human being. Ha 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 ha. That's his name. I'm not laughing at him. That's his username. Like you gotta, like, don't you want an analyst that changes directions, bro? Or do you want me to continue to keep the same stance no matter what? Like, Barkley, dig my heels in. Barkley's gonna be the man. You start hearing negative stuff, you gotta adjust and adapt. So I'm asking an honest question. Haha, I'm not trying to go at you. I'm asking you, don't you want me to be an adaptive analyst that tells you when I'm thinking we gotta change directions? Like, isn't that the best kind of advice giver? Somebody that is unbiased toward their own take and looking like they're backtracking. Like, I backtrack all the time. It's part of analysis. These analysts that have a spreadsheet that has projections and are like, I did my projections earlier. Do I have any glasses? I need like dork glasses right now. I need dork glasses. Where are my glasses? I don't have any here. I basically came up with my calculations, and Jonathan Taylor is number 6. That won't change. My projections are my projections. You can ask me 7 months from now. I will give you the same answer because I don't adjust and adapt. And my stats are my stats. Those predictions aren't moving. That's what magazines do. You get a magazine will tell you something, and the magazine won't adjust. I'm not a magazine. Haha. I am my own man. I am a human being. Okay? And as Mom always said growing up, I'm doing the best I can. And that's all I can do. So yes, I was high on Barkley. And I still believe in the man at the right value. But I'm being protective here. Okay? Goonies has Hill, Kelsey, Carson, Jones, Gaskin, Wilson, Chubb, Gibson, A-Rob, Swift, Smith, Prescott, and then final squad is Jones, Eckler, McLaurin. So I like these teams, they don't grab a hold of the top 3 or 4 spots, but it doesn't mean I don't like them. Adam says, what does Adam say? Smitty, do you think that Herbert pick was a reach in round 4? Herbert in round 4. Yeah, a little bit of a reachy poo. So, Terry's trying out things, which is great. But a little bit of a reach, Terry. I would say, Russell Wilson at 6.3 crushes Herbert at 4.5 if you're comparing the two ADPs. You know what I mean? So, I'd rather have Russell Wilson. If you move Russell Wilson over to your 5.8 even, that is a better pick. Or Hurts at 6.5 because Hurts would have been there was a better pick. But that's mock drafts, you know what I mean? So, I feel like Herbert at 4.5, you could have got let's see, Godwin, ETN. ETN would have been a good pick for you there at 4.5 because you would have Harris, ETN, Diggs, and Mike Evans, and then you could have got Russell Wilson at 5.8 or Aaron Rodgers. Where did he go? Did Aaron Rodgers not go? Oh, he went at there he is. He went at, yeah, you could have got Aaron Rodgers at 6.5. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Terry, Diggs, your optimal draft was Diggs, Harris, Evans, ETN. Even if you stuck with Mike Thomas or whatever, and then A-Rod. I would not draft that. Terry, I love that people draft and do bold things like Terry just did so that we can talk about it. So, Terry, hats off to you for giving us the content. Terry's the man. And by the way, Terry never takes laps on this show. He's got a free get out of a lap free card by being such a beast. And so Terry is like, I need to make Terry a shirt. He's already ordered a shirt, but I need to make Terry a shirt. The Smitty Customs right here. Anybody that does a $50 super chat, I make one of these shirts live on the show. I'll put whatever you want on it. I make them myself here in the studio. Look at this. All your team name on it. Sleepers. I need to make Terry a separate shirt that says, I am a beast. I do not take laps on the show. Ever. I have a get out of lap free card is what Terry gets. Okay, let's do another mock draft. Mock draft. Copy link. I'm going to take the 12 spot. Dropping it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, broskies. Link dropped. Ayuk over Adams? No. Who said that? Lamb over Evans? Absolutely, Jason. Lamb over Evans by a mile. I shouldn't say a mile. I'd say like a quarter mile. Half a mile. Okay, we're full? We're full. We got New York Noah on the clock at the 1.1 taking Christian McCaffrey. Adams is on the clock now taking Dalvin Cook. M. Park takes Alvin Kamara. And then The Rock at 4 takes Derrick Henry. We're flying through this draft at 1.5. Saquon Barkley's probably going to take Saquon Barkley. Let's see what he does here, John. I don't know, Al. I think basically Saquon's he takes Saquon Barkley. I can't believe it, Al. I don't remember which one's Al or which one's Steve. Okay, Steve. Jonathan Taylor goes at 1.6. I really like Jonathan Taylor, but there is a little buzz out there about a running back by committee. And then Elliott goes at 1.7. You know, Al, I really think Zeke Elliott could be arguably the number 2 or number 3 overall pick in 2021 in hindsight because you can cuff the man to Tony Pollard. And then we got DeRozan taking 1.8, putting his nads on the table and drafting Travis Kelce. He's banged up right now, should be okay, but this man is like as old as a dinosaur. Be a little cautious about drafting him in the first round. It's not an approach for everybody. Okay, and then at 1.9, Aaron Jones goes. Aaron Jones is a little bit early, wee bit early, but he's got the touchdown potential and the track record of said touchdowns, to be really worth that pick in hindsight. Are there players I'd rather have? I'm on the clock. Smitty's on the clock, Al. Let's see, Diggs. I really think Smitty should go Diggs here Al, let's see if he can pull off the wide receiver, maybe. Let's see who's there. Yeah, I could go Eckler. Let's try wide receiver by design, Al. And we'll go ahead and put in Reek and Diggs. See if we can double stack the wide receivers and come away with a winning team. I don't advise this approach for everybody, but it certainly can work out. Najee, I contemplated, but I want to go wide receiver. Gibson and Najee at 1.11 and 2.2 is a fantastic pairing. Devontae Adams and Austin Eckler is an interesting duo for Mac at the 1.10. At 1.9, Aaron Jones and Metcalf is a fantastic pairing. You got a lot of touchdowns, 2 double-digit touchdown boys right there from that 1.9 spot. 1.8, Chubb and Kelsey, 2 potential injury risks, I will say. But I do think, this could obviously work out for you if both guys stay on the field. Elliott and Jefferson may be my favorite duo so far at the 1.7. Fantastic duo. Jonathan Taylor and Ridley, amazing. Barkley and Hopkins, that could work out well. Barkley concerns me because the man is unsure himself. I saw a question in there earlier, somebody questioning why is everybody giving Barkley crap. Well, Barkley's admitted himself he's not sure how he's doing or where he's at in terms of his week 1 workload and whether he'll be ready. And that might just be him being cautiously optimistic. But for anybody to question why anybody's questioning Barkley, anybody's questioning the questioning, I don't get it, because Barkley has said it himself. He's questioning it. So there's time to react, okay? I may have released videos about Barkley, but I adjust and adapt, and I let you guys know as soon as I'm feeling something different. I actually did a live stream where I said, hey, I got to talk to you. I talk to you guys like you're friends. You are my friends. But I talk to you on that like one-on-one level, and I went on and I said, look, friend, I'm feeling a little weird about Barkley right now. It just I'm feeling like we need to take Elliott, who's going. Do you guys not remember this? Elliott was going at number 9, number 8. And I said, look, friend, we need to move Elliott to 3 or 4 and Barkley from 3 or 4 down to 9. These two need to swap. I didn't even know what I was doing on that live stream. I just went live and talked about it. I'm like, I need to talk to somebody about this. I need to talk to a couple hundred people. And I said, hey, I really feel like we need to move Elliott down. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm so arrogant that I know our mock drafting moved Elliott from 9 to 4. We had something to do with it. The news started to break on Elliott being in the best shape of his life. It kept building, and now he looks fantastic. Elliott's climbed all the way to where we talked about. When we talked about this, exactly that happened. Like a couple weeks later. So now Elliott's going at 4, 5, sometimes 3. And now Barkley's going at 7, 8, 9, which is appropriate because he doesn't know himself how prepared he's going to be. McCaffrey, back to the commentating. McCaffrey, Waller, and Dobbins. Al looks fantastic from that 1.1 draft slot. We'll just see if he can pull off the wide receiver production there at the 4.12. And I just dropped my cap to my pen. This is why my pens go out. Oh, God. Where's the cap? Son of a bee. There it is. Where am I? Cook, Allen, Keenan Allen, Allen Robinson. That's pretty good, but I guess there are a lot of players gone. Okay, I'm on the clock. Diggs and Hill. Who fell to me? Just looking at wide receivers. Just taking a look. Kyle Pitts is there. Okay. Man, running backs are thin. I suppose I gotta go ETN here. I know it was early, but I guess Carson. I don't love drafting Carson, but he feels like. Let's see how I feel about this team. I don't know. I'm not liking this squad. I feel like this can work out about. Oh, Noah's here. Noah's here. Welcome, Noah. Noah sighting. Hey, everyone. Been a while. Computer Bob.
This might answer your question. According to Wikipedia, a bob cut
Computer, stop.
isn't-
PCU Bob is here. I'll drop the link to the next mock draft for you, PC Bob. So hang tight. How do you feel about things like Ridley's foot since people want to freak out about Kelsey and Dak soreness? Yeah, I don't like it. It makes me go Jefferson ahead, DK ahead of Ridley, but it just drops him that one or two slots. And I'm not freaking out about Dak. I'm not freaking out about a couple players that are banged up right now. It makes you worried, but I don't know that we're freaking out. Only because of the previous injuries. Like Barkley, worried because he's coming off an ACL tear. Dak was out. So let me get in on the next one, bro. I'm dropping the links as we go, so you got to get ready to rumble, Silver. $85 of you in here, please punch the thumbs up on your way in the door. Spread the word. Send this to your grandmas. I want everybody's grandma in here. Stat. I love the Kamara, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mahomes, and I don't love the Cooper pick at 4.10. I'm not a big fan of Cooper as the fourth drafted player. I'm just not. I'm not a big fan. There's too many other guys I like. Cook, Allen, A-Rob, and who? Adam. Who you taking? Lockett. I don't know if I love that approach. I feel like, Adam, you're forcing the wide receiver when they're not the top options. You know what I mean? Like Keenan Allen I like, but 2.1 is forcing him a little bit, which is okay if that's the only force and early, reach you got. But A-Rob, Keenan, and Lockett all together back to back to back feels a little like triple stacking the risk of reaching, and then it's like it gets a little thin. You know what I mean? So this squad right here, this is by far the best squad. It's hard to screw up the one pick, Noah. Don't get too excited and pat yourself on the back too much. But this is a darn good squad. This is probably the top squad. Very easy to do from the one, but also, you can screw it up. So Noah, congratulations on, this is New York Noah, by the way. New York Noah. McCaffrey, Waller, Dobbins, Golladay, absolute straight fire. Noah's Cup is decent. I feel like they're better picks, but part of me wonders if I should have forced running back at that 12 spot, because there are running backs that have fallen that might be there that it's like, I don't know. I think I probably should have. I think I abandoned a little bit best player available from that 12 spot. I broke my own rule because I was so worried about grabbing two running backs. I don't like my team at all. I hate the 12 spot. Who would you have picked over Keenan Allen? It's not that I would have necessarily... Probably J.K. Dobbins. But it's not that I necessarily hate the Keenan Allen pick. I like Keenan Allen. But just Keenan Allen, Allen Robinson, Lockett, and DJ Moore all back to back to back to back. Those are all like little reaches, and they all add up. Robust kicker. Any news on Gibby? Not recently. And let me pull up. I would have taken Carson and then a good wide receiver, QB. Yeah, I wanted Kyler. I should have taken Kyler. Kyler would have been a better pick for me at this 12 spot. Maybe I'll try the 12 spot again. News. Let me just look at the news and see if anything's popping off right now. You guys know Carson Wentz is having his foot looked at. So it says right here, NFL. Wow, this is just breaking. Carson Wentz bracing for surgery. Gosh, we knew Carson Wentz couldn't stay healthy. The man is an injury risk. When people tell me that there's no such thing as an injury-prone player, I laugh. I laugh in their face. Mike Silver reports that the Colts are bracing for Carson Wentz's foot to undergo surgery. Silver added that Wentz's injury involves a bone and a ligament, suggesting the 28-year-old will undergo surgery in the near future, per the NFL Network. Ian Rappaport. Wentz is currently en route to see noted foot specialist Robert Anderson. When you go see Robert Anderson, it's probably not good news, in order to establish a firmer timeline for his return. Jacob Eason, welcome to the starting role for the Colts. Ouch. Ouch. Man. So this is where looking back, I made a grave mistake. I should have went Kyler and best player available. I could have got Kareem Hunt here. I could have got Kareem Hunt. This team could have been a lot better. Diggs, Hill, ETN, Carson, Hunt, Aaron Rodgers. I could have went Kyler and maybe one of those, ETN and Kyler, and then still been fine at running back. So that's an interesting 12 spot. Like, you can kind of get away with more than you think. I like this line by Adam here. Adam says, A-Rod over Dak, take a lap. Interesting you say that, because wasn't it A-Rod that finished in some cases like 1, 2, or 3 in league scoring? Didn't A-Rod just drop one of the best seasons that you could drop for an NFL MVP? I think it's pretty arguable, Adam. I don't think there's any laps being taken on this side of the fence. These teams are really, really good. Barkley, Hopkins, Mixon, Woods, Andrews, Lawrence, Taylor, Ridley, Lamb, Kyler, Hawkinson. I love this team right here. Ethan, Elliott, Jefferson, Allen, Pitts, Chase, Judy. I love that team. Kelsey, Chubb, Monty, Aaron Jones, Metcalf, Swift, Godwin. Some of these wide receivers are crazy approaches. Adams, Eckler, McLaurin, Henderson. A couple early picks there, Mac. Gibson, Harris, Herbert, Evans, Ayuk. I like that squad. My squad's okay. The 12 spot's hard. I tried something, didn't work. Wide receiver is not advisable half the time from this 12 spot. It seems like it's a good idea, but it never works out the way you hope. So be cautious about doing that. All right, let's go do another mock here. I'm gonna take the 6 spot. Copy draft link. Drop draft link. 5, 4, 3, 2. No, Silver, you ready? You ready, Silver? Here we go, Silver. Boom. I better see you in here, Silver. Be quick. Bob, grab it. Grab a spot, Bob. Bob and Silver, DM me on Instagram right now, and I'll send you the link to the next one so you both can get in. So Bob and Silver. Adam's in. Attaboy, Adam. Okay. I hate when Elliott's gone. Jonathan Taylor worries me a tad. I mean, there's always worry with a guy that didn't deliver all year. You look at the pandemic and how it slowed down most rookie running backs and young running backs that didn't learn pass protection yet. And, you know, it's easy to like point to that and say they'll do better. And Taylor did get used a ton, but it definitely feels like there's risk there, you know. But there's also, I think, equal upside. He feels like one of those extremely high upside guys and medium risk players at where I took him 6. But I like him a lot. I still like him a lot. Henry, I dropped a link in the YouTube chat, my man. So you just got to be quick. Quick on the draw. Quick on the draw. DM me on IG if you want a link, Todd. I'll send you a link to Henry. DM me on IG, and I'll send you a link. If you can't find me on IG to DM me, then I can't help you. I'm trying to help you. You know what? Let's start another one right now. We'll do multiple mock drafts. How many mock drafts can we do at once? Copy link. I'll take the 2 pick on this one. I'm going to DM it to you. So computer, stop. PC Bob. Every time I say come Bob, it ends up pulling up all my... Close all my apps. Good Lord, how many apps do I have open? Okay, I'm going to send the link. Where are my DMs? Henry, there's Henry. Link. There you go, Henry. Join up. Live. I mean, I tried to go to my Instagram to give you... Silver, where are you? Oh, I timed out. Son of a bee. You know what? I know what you're saying. Hey, Smitty, maybe doing multiple mock drafts isn't a good idea. You just timed out. But that makes me want to do more. I'm going to try and do 3 of them. Let's try and do 3 mock drafts at once. Okay, I tried to go to my DMs and here. JSON, here you go. There's the link. Okay. Connor, you get a link right here. All right, that's it. I went to my Instagram. I tried. Now we're dropping the link. 5, 4, 3, 2. You guys have the link. You haven't even jumped in yet. You guys want the links, but you're not jumping in. Here's the second mock draft. Jump in. I warn you, don't click it if you're already in the other mock draft, or it's going to probably close your window. Now, I timed out on this mock draft. Did I do the right link? All right, I'm up right here. Who do I take? I timed out on Mahomes, by the way. Yeah, Ross. Real funny on my timeout. I'm still gonna win this mock. Apparently I didn't copy the right link. Link copied. Mike Evans, Godwin, Lamb. Nailed it! Nailed it!
It didn't record.
Baked in, boys!
It didn't record.
Baked in, boys!
It didn't record.
Baked in, boys!
Herbert.
Herbert. Throat. To the throat.
Whenever I click a claim, it doesn't work. Oh.
Javonte Williams.
Try this right here.
Trey Sermon.
Try that one. Sorry, guys. That link must have been bad. I don't know why that link didn't work. Okay. So we have mock draft 1, mock draft 2,
Josh Allen.
and mock draft 3. You guys want me to up my mock draft game? I'll do it. There's a little glitch here. Okay, so we got mock draft 1. Let's start that one. I'm going to take McCaffrey. Mock draft 2. This is going to get crazy. I'm not up yet. This one, I'm dropping the link. Boom. I love how everybody complains. Adam says, why 3 mocks? Shaking my head. Because you're commanding it.
Season.
Okay, mock draft 2. No, it wasn't good enough, Adam. It wasn't good enough. So Henry is on the clock here in the second mock draft. It went McCaffrey, Kamara, Cook, Henry, Elliott. You guys hold your judgment and tell me if you like 3 mock drafts at once after we get about 15 seconds into it. Before you start complaining about it, Adam, let's just see if we like it. Maybe we'll like it, Adam. And I'm not yelling at you. I appreciate you. Okay, so King, you're up in the mock draft 3. I'm on the clock in mock draft 1. I'm going Kyler. No! Oh my God! I already had Mahomes. No! No! I forgot I got timed out. I can't do 3 mock drafts at once. I can't do 3. Ah!
Herbert.
I'm getting anxiety. I did 3 mock.
Throat. To the throat.
I just drafted the wrong quarterback in the wrong league. What am I doing in League 2? Okay, I'm not up yet. In League 1.
Javonte Williams.
In League 1, I timed out. I can't do 3 mock drafts. I timed out in League 1. I'm gonna get better at this. Give me time. I drafted the quarterback in the wrong league.
Sermon.
Can we make the super flex? Adam, I'm doing the best I can. Can we make this super flex real quick?
Josh Allen.
Okay, I'm gonna bounce back. League 2, I've got a ways before I'm on the clock. League 1, I timed out with Kamara, but I'm back. Okay, so we got plenty of time. Let me go back to League 1. League 1. Does anybody want to make a trade? Does anybody want to make a trade? I got 2 top quarterbacks. I got Kyler Murray and Mahomes in 1 QB league. Who wants to make a trade? I'm the quarterback store. We've got one of them at a discount. Oh God. Can I still make a competitive team? I might be able to.
CeeDee Lamb season.
Oh, good Lord.
Season.
I need a running back and a wide receiver. Let me confirm. I need a running back and a wide receiver in this league. Okay, I'm not on the clock here. I'm a ways away. I'm fine. I can go back and focus.
Justin Jefferson. Season.
I'm going to go
AJ Dillon and Tony Pollard.
seems early, but I'm going to go Ayuk here. Okay, back to mock draft 2. Oh, I'm almost on the clock. What about mock draft 3? I'm a ways away. I'm good. Okay. Alvin Kamara. On the clock. My phone's blowing up. I've got 3 mock drafts going. On the clock. JK's there. Clyde boy is there. Wide receivers are not what they were. I'm going to go ahead and go.
Herbert.
Oh, Clyde just went.
Herbert.
Dobbins. I'm going to go Dobbins
To the throat.
and Keenan Allen. No. I'm going to go Lamb. Boom. That team's fire. Straight
Javonte
fire.
Williams.
Back to mock draft 3. We're a ways away. Let's go to mock draft 1, where I timed out on Mahomes and then accidentally took the quarterback in the wrong league because I'm doing 3 mock drafts. And I have two elite quarterbacks, I might add. 2 elite quarterbacks. We got Mahomes and Kyler. I can make a trade, or I can be that commissioner that just says, sorry, anarchy here. We're turning this into a super flex. My team is still good. My team would still be in the top 6, even though I drafted on accident / purpose.
Allen punches throats. 2.
Oh, this guy, New York Noah, is in every draft. He's a bot. Give people a chance. He's not. New York Noah is not a bot. He's just very dedicated. Believe me, he's normal. He's a normal human being. I know New York Noah. He's good people. All right. Oh, I'm almost up.
Be a
Mock.
bender.
We're doing this again. We're running 3 back one more time. Henry has to go. Henry, you're in the middle of a mock draft. You begged to get in and you're leaving in the middle? Henry. Okay.
CD Lamb season. Season.
Go AJ Brown. Send a link and it didn't work. Sorry, Jason.
Justin Jefferson. Season.
Keenan Allen, McCaffrey. Oh, am I up in the other draft? No. I'm almost up. Oh, God, this is getting to get close. Okay, I'm up here.
Pollard.
J.K. Dobbins.
Pollard.
In this draft, I'm not up. In this draft, I am on the clock. So I've got Ayuk. I shouldn't take a quarterback, that's for sure. Not a bad team for effing it up. Look at this. In a 1 QB league, ignore the auto pick. Ignore it. I got Taylor, Mahomes, Lamb, Ayuk, and J-Rob. Not awful. Not going to win the league, but definitely a better recovery than I anticipated. Okay. I'm not up for a while in this draft. Let's take a look at them. Team 1, that's mine. McCaffrey, J.K. Dobbins, CeeDee Lamb. Love it. Straight fire. One of the best I've seen out of the teams I've drafted, I think, all night. I like it. McCaffrey, J.K. and Lamb. Absolute fire. Kamara, Edwards, Waller. Love it. Cook, Ridley, Kittle. Love it. Henry, A.J. Brown, Keenan Allen. Very solid. Henry, Elliott, Metcalf, Montgomery. Taylor, Mixon.
Trey Sermon.
Okay, so that draft's over.
Sermon.
Best team by far. I don't know if I could say it by far. I'll come back to that. Okay, so we're not up yet.
Josh
I'm a ways away from that.
Allen punches throats 2.
Elliott, Metcalf, Allen, Swift, Davis. Solid. Kamara, Jefferson, McLaurin, Godwin, Hunt. That's pretty solid. And then again, that number 2 team, Cook, Brown, Waller, Galladay, Jackson, Smith. I like these
Don't be a bender.
these teams a lot.
Bender.
My team, the auto pick QB. I know, I'm sorry, I sent the wrong link earlier. Auto pick QB. Not going to compete, but it's still relatively decent considering. Okay, almost up there. I'm a ways away from being up there.
CD Lamb season. Season.
Okay. Go back to this real quick. Solid wide receivers considering the running back approach we started out with. I like some of these teams. Barkley, Kelsey, Allen, Etienne, solid. Diggs, Gibson, Monty, Gaskin, Hill, Adams, Henderson, Javonte Williams. Very interesting squads. That's League One. I'm on deck here. Love my start here. I love these top 3-4 teams. They're all really, really good. Even the 5 team from Henry. Henry left. Henry begged for a link, and he left in the middle of the draft. I don't understand, Henry. Okay, so I can go best player available here with pretty good ease because
Pollard.
what quarterbacks are available? It's a little early, but I'm going to try this. I haven't taken Pitts this early before. We're going to try it out.
Williams.
I could use a wide receiver a little bit more than I could use a...
Herbert. Throat.
I've been drafting a lot of Galladay. That would be an interesting squad. Smitty, what if you got an overlay to rank the teams at the end of the draft? I don't know. We're just going to keep mocking, man. No offense
Devontae
on this, but
Williams.
the replay value of analyzing every one of the 12 teams is not as good as doing another mock draft, if you know what I mean. Like, I know you want me to evaluate it. And I do a quick eval of it. I take a look at it. Oh God, am I timed out? Whew. So I screwed up mock draft 1. This is pretty good for my first triple mock draft marathon attempt, okay? So I screwed up one league by drafting a quarterback when I'd already had one because I thought I was in the wrong league. But the other 2 teams, I haven't screwed up yet. I haven't timed out. I think I've drafted pretty straight fire
Allen
on both of them. So I've got
punches throats
McCaffrey, Dobbins, Lamb, Pitts, Galladay. Love this team too. This team's really good. This team's good. Like, there's a lot of even type teams here.
Don't be a bender.
Okay, I'm up.
Bender.
I don't have a quarterback yet. I could use a wide receiver. Let's try Lamar. Let's stack Lamar and JK.
CD Lamb season. Season.
Kamara, AJ Brown, J.K. Dobbins, Lamar. I like it. Feels really good. This is all messed up. It is auto picking. What are you talking about, Computer Bob? Herbert, Herbies. I do draft Herbs more than Lamar. So I decided to mix it up. Everybody wonders why I didn't take Herbert. He's my number 3-4 quarterback when I have Lamar ranked lower. It's because I like to try and mix things up. I don't draft the same team over and over and over. What fun is that, and what good does it do you guys? You need to see different looks of my squads and attempts of building a team. Jamar Chase or Ayuk. Let's go, Jamar. What's so good about stacking? Justin wants to know. Stacking. Hey, we're at 100 viewers. Punch the thumbs up on your way in, please. We're at 100 viewers. And I think people like the triple mock draft. I don't know. Can we get a raise of hands of who would like to see one more triple mock draft? That's 3 attempts to get into a mock instead of 1. You know what I'm saying? If I give 3 mock drafts, then you're going to be good. Okay, so we're almost up. Raise your hand if you want me to do 3 mock drafts in a row again. That's 3 times the opportunity. Adam says not me. Justin says yes. Jason raises his hand. Adam, why don't you like the triple mock drafts? Who cares if I messed up once? Give me a chance, bro. Okay, so I have McCaffrey, Dobbins, Lamb, Pitts, Galladay.
Allen punches throats 2.
Josh Allen punches throats 2. This is a little confusing. It gets confusing. It's okay. I'm going to go Hurts. I don't have a quarterback. Okay, thank God. It's a little bit hard to, like...
Don't be a bender.
See, everybody wants it.
Bender.
Adam, you're the only one so far that has said that multiple mocks is too much. Oh, Divine said it. Well, we got 94 people in here. I think they like it.
Lamb season.
But I appreciate your opinions. That's why I ask. And we don't always do 3 mock drafts in a row. Maybe this will be we'll do one mock draft, and then we'll finish it off each time with 3 in a row. Or 3 at the same time. Why not? Why not make that a thing on the Fantasy Football Show? I say we make it a thing. We finish out mock draft strong. We do a triple. We do a triple stack. This is over. Okay, I do review the teams too. Like, that's the other thing is you guys are saying we'd rather you focus and review the teams. I'm not focusing any more on 1 mock draft than the 3. I'm going to review the teams the same. So right here, McCaffrey, Dobbins, Lamb, Pitts, Galladay, Hurts. I really like this squad that I built here. I'd say top 4. Kamara, Edwards-Helaire, Waller, Kupp, Chase, Higgins. Not a huge fan of the wide receivers. I like Chase a lot, but I don't like the way that came out in the end, Curry. I like the top 3 you picked. Lamb has Cook, Ridley, Kittle, Woods, Gaskin, Burrow. Solid team. I'd say top 6, 7. I'm not up yet. Henry, Brown, Allen, Godwin, Jacobs, A-Rod, Henry's back. Elliott, Metcalf, Monty, Henderson, Andrews, Wilson. Solid. Divine, Taylor, Mixon, A-Rob, Julio, Herbert. It's good. I'm not going to tell you if you're like bad or anything. I'm just going to tell you if I think you're top 5. So don't take offense. I am reviewing them. Adam, I am reviewing them. Okay, now you are, so it's fine. Okay. Eckler, Hopkins, McLaurin, Cooper, Hunt, Prescott. Let me see if I'm up. I'm not. I don't like the triple wide receivers there, bro. I don't think your running backs are strong enough in the end to have done that. You know, and it's not like the wide receivers were must-haves. Like, I like McLaurin, I like Cooper at certain levels, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when you do that, you have to have a reason. Like, oh, these wide receivers were A.J. Brown, Jefferson, and Lamb, and that's why I went weak at running back. You know what I mean?
Allen punches throats
I skipped you.
2.
This team's solid. I don't know about top 5. This is not top 5. Hill, Jefferson, Mahomes, Sanders, Mike Davis. This is Doc Holliday. It's a good team. I just don't know if it will crack the top 5 for me. Adams, Harris, Carson, Lamar, Hawkinson. Very good. I'm almost up. Barkley, Aaron Jones, Swift, Murray, Diggs, Allen, Etienne, Ayuk, Duty. I like this team. It's kind of crafty from this 11 spot. Gibson, Chubb, Evans, Devontae Williams, Thielen. That's a very decent squad from the 12 spot. That 12 spot's really hard.
Season.
Edwards-Helaire, Mixon, Cooper, Jones, solid. Eckler, Harris, Evans, Allen, Ayuk, I like it. That's probably a top 6 team. I'm up. I'm up. James Robinson's good value here. I already have a quarterback. Don't take a quarterback, Smitty. Don't mix up your teams here. Mike Davis, I think, is the best pick here. 8 seconds. So I Kamara, A.J. Brown, J.K. Dobbins, Lamar, Jamar Chase, and Mike Davis. I know I'm biased, but I think it's probably the best top 2 team in this draft. And I can say that, I'm being honest, because I don't know. Yeah, this team's like top 3 or 4, but I feel like this team feels. Oh, where'd I go? That team's awful. This was my earlier debacle. Can't believe that one. It's amazing though. It's good content. Hit the thumbs up on your way in. Who's ready for 3 more mock draft links? We're gonna start them all at the same time though. Boyd, Cook, Jefferson, Mahomes, Mike Thomas. I mean, that's an interesting team. I kind of like it. Taylor, Ridley, Lamb. Love that. Javonte Williams. This is top 4 right here. Nice job. Losing stinks. And I do like this team. I would say this team from the 1 spot is probably top 4. So top 4, top 4, top 4. Surprise, surprise. They're picks 1, 2, 3. Cook, Jefferson, Mahomes. I don't know if I like this Mike Thomas pick, bro. That's where you went wrong. You could have been in the top 4 club, but you're taking a guy that you don't even know when he's coming back, if he comes back, if he's even efficient when he comes back. There are too many good options. You passed on Javonte Williams here. You passed on, a grip of guys like Godwin and those types. I wouldn't have done that, but hey, you're mock drafting. You know what I mean? Henry, Hopkins, Kittle, Murray, Lockett, Henderson, Elliott, Metcalf, Swift, Kupp, A-Rod. If it weren't for these 2 picks, Swift and Kupp, I probably would, I feel like you could have got, instead of Swift, maybe a Monty, in my opinion. Instead of Kupp, I probably would have went, not that I hate Kupp, but I probably would have went Javonte Williams or maybe one of those quarterback spots. And then with this pick, you could have went a different player, but that's just me. That's just how I build that team. Teams are solid, not top 3 or anything, but solid. Kelsey, Hill, Monty. I mean, these are all good teams. Okay.
Season.
Mock draft 1. I'm going to pick the same draft slot to make it simple. So I'm going to take the 5 spot. So copy link. This is mock draft 1. Mock draft 1.
Justin Jefferson.
Go. Fill it. Fill it.
Season.
Fill it. Hit the thumbs up, says Rock. This is mock draft 1. We're doing 3 mocks at the same time. 3 mocks at the same time as we cross over 100 viewers. Hit the thumbs up on your way in. This is mock draft 1. Okay, we're going to start it in a second. We're going to do another mock draft. Okay, where is the mock draft? Mock drafts. Start a new mock draft. 5 spot. Copy link. Dropping the new link. This is for League 2. I warn you, if you're already in one of the leagues, don't do it. It's going to potentially kick you out of the other draft. So just let somebody else get in. Stop being greedy. Stop being greedy. This is for League 2. Mock 2. Mock 2. Full. Okay, here's League 3. We're going to start them all at the same time. Who said this isn't fun? Who said they're not having fun? Okay, copy link from the 5 spot. And then where's my... Here we go. Mock draft 3. Again, let other people in.
Trey Sermon.
See, when I do 3 of them, you guys have a better shot. Okay. Silver's in. Attaboy, Silver. Okay, we're full. I'm starting Mach 1. Go. Starting Mach 2. Go. Starting Mach 3. Go. Let's see who finishes first. McCaffrey. Cook. Kamara. Good God.
Don't be a bender. Bender.
Okay, Kyle's taking his time there. I'm on the clock here. I guess, you know what? Let's try Taylor here. I'm not on the clock on that one. I'm on the clock in this one. Am I going to have Taylor in all these leagues?
Lamb season.
I'll go Derrick Henry in this one.
Season.
And we'll see. I would trade him by mid-season, just so you guys know. I've talked about that a lot. I'm on the clock in this one. Elliott. I'm going Elliott in this one. Okay, boom. Let's go over League One. League One, McCaffrey, Cook, Kamara, Elliott. I took Henry. Again, prefacing that I would take him to trade him by mid-season in a league. Not in a lot of leagues. I feel like he's going to get hurt. Jonathan Taylor, and then now Justin's on the clock. In League 2, McCaffrey, Cook, Kamara, Elliott. Jonathan Taylor to me. Derrick Henry to Andy. And then went Barkley. Mock Draft 3, McCaffrey, Cook, Henry, Kamara, Elliott to me. Jonathan Taylor, Devontae Adams, now Grand. Maestro is on the clock at the 1.8. I've seen BBB auto pick at least 3 or 4 times. BBB, don't auto pick out of this mug, okay? Mocking season, baby. Got it. Curry, you on a phone. Links won't let me claim. I did my best. I put 3 mocks out there to try and help. Silver's on the clock. Let's go back to League 1. Okay, so mock draft 1 is at the 12 pick. Mock draft 2 is at the 12 pick. Mock draft 3 is at the 12 pick. You guys are in unison. This is getting stressful. Okay, so far I haven't screwed up. I haven't timed out once. I'm doing a killer job in my opinion. Okay, so I may have accidentally timed out and drafted 2 quarterbacks in my first attempt in mock draft 1 of this, but I'm rolling now. I know what I'm doing. I'm a seasoned veteran at doing 3 mocks at the same time. Okay, so mock draft 1 is still ahead. This is mock draft 2.
Great sermon.
This is mock draft 3. Mock draft 3 is now ahead of mock draft 2. Mock draft 2 is falling behind. I got to stay with mock draft 1 because I think I'll be on the clock first in this one. Either that or it'll be mock draft. Mock draft 1. Okay, I'm going to stick with mock draft 1 until I pick.
Allen punches throats 2.
So, I have Derrick Henry. Again, I don't take him in a lot of leagues. I took him in this league because I have the 5 spot in all 3 of the leagues. And so I'm going to take Derrick Henry under the assumption, telling you all that I would trade him by mid-season because I do believe eventually this workload is going to add up on him. I'm on the clock. Okay, I'm not on the clock in this league. Oh, I'm on the clock in this league. Okay, so A.J. Brown, Najee Harris, Calvin Ridley. I think I'm going to go with the Henry-Najee approach here. So I'm going to go Najee in that league. I'm on deck in this one. I'm almost on the clock in this one. Okay, so in this league, Justin Jefferson's there. Clyde Boy is there. I'm going to go balanced approach here, and I'm going to go Justin Jefferson with this one. On the clock in this draft, I have Elliott. I could go J.K. I could go Clyde. I think I'm going to go with DK Metcalf and also go balanced here. So DK Metcalf. So League 3, I've got Elliott and Metcalf from the 5 pick. League 2, I've got Taylor and Jefferson from the 5 pick. And I'm doing the double running back approach from mock draft 1 with Henry and Harris. So we'll see how that shakes out. Now, I'm going to, real quickly, I'm not trying to make you guys all dizzy here. I'm trying to see what mock is fastest. So this one seems, mock 2 seems to be, oh no, mock 1 is ahead of the curve. So I'm going to stick with mock 1. I love the New York Noah, McCaffrey, Dobbins, Clyde Edwards-Helaire stack. I like the Cook, Kittle, Keenan Allen, Kamara, Ridley, and who you going with, Big Mac, at that 3 spot. Let's go to mock 2 real quick. Oh, mock 2, I'm on the clock. Okay, I've got Taylor, Jefferson. Man, who do I take here?
Williams.
I could go Kittle. I could go Kittle. I think I'll go Kittle here because I feel like he is the best player available. Let's go back to 1, and then let's go to 3 real quick. Is 3 caught up? No, 3 is still behind. So we'll go to mock draft 1. I'm on the clock in mock draft 1. I've got 2 running backs. 2 quarterbacks have already gone. That's got to push somebody down, right?
Javonte Williams.
Oh, man, these wide receivers aren't. I guess Monty's an option here. Allen Robinson is an option here. I haven't taken a lot of Allen Robinson this year. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know that I love Allen Robinson in the 3rd round, but I'm already going with an unorthodox approach here, or I don't typically do with the double running back. And then Rob, we'll see if I like that team. I already feel like I don't love that team. I like the Taylor Jefferson Kittle team in this mock 2. This is my team in mock 2. I like that approach. Allen, Harrison, Henry, interesting. Barkley, Gibson, and Lamb. I like it. You know, in retrospect, I should have went Lamb with this pick. And honestly, Lamb was still available in this draft. Oh, he ranked so low.
Don't be a bender.
He ranked so low. I had no idea Lamb was still available. I would have taken Lamb over A-Rob in a heartbeat. What is wrong with me? It's because I have 3 mocks going at the same time. It's my own fault. I can't believe Lamb was still available. These rankings are pathetic. Look how far he is. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players down.
Season.
Crap. I autoed Swift. I did it.
Justin Jefferson.
I'm going to get better at this. Running 3 mocks at the same time and running a show is no joke. I cannot believe I timed out on this pick while I was complaining about not getting CeeDee Lamb in the other mock. I timed out and could have got him here, and I got Swift instead. My biggest avoid. Good God. Turn off auto. Yes, sir. Thank you. Good reminder. Okay, I'm off auto. Does anybody want Swift? I'll trade you Swift. Good Lord.
Javonte Williams. Herbert.
Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating when you literally don't see a player. Make sure you guys are aware how low Lamb is ranking. It's deceptive sometimes. Sometimes you just assume he can't be a scroll down. Like you assume he can't be literally a scroll down. He is a scroll down. All right, I'm almost on the clock here. God, I would never take A-Rob. I'm sorry if you love A-Rob. I don't mean this in a bad way. But I would never take A-Rob over Lamb, ever. Ever. You hear me? You hear the words coming out of my mouth? Ever. Okay, so this is mock draft 2. I know it's getting a little crazy. We won't do this all the time. I think we'll just do this once during the show. Like, we'll do a mock draft. We'll do 1 or 2 mock drafts in a row. And then at the end, we'll do we'll call it like a speed mock draft session or whatever. Okay, so this is the only team I haven't screwed up yet. There's time. There's time for me to screw it up with all the chaos. Okay, I haven't got a quarterback yet.
Bender.
I'm going to go early on Javonte. These two, this is mock 3, this is mock 2. I'm going to be on the clock in both of them at the same time, which is fantastic. Okay. Galladay's, I'm going to put Galladay on the queue. I don't have a quarterback yet. I could go Herbert, but I think I'll try and wait. You know what? I'll go Herbert here. I got to go to the other mock. 23 seconds left. ETN is a potential. God, I can't believe it took Swift.
Season. AJ Dillon and Tony Pollard.
I autoed.
Pollard.
How did I auto? I still had time left. I feel like it glitched because I got 3 of them going. I don't know. Somebody said that things were autoing on them when they had 2 windows open. I auto picked on 2 of my biggest avoids in 2021. Swift and Sanders. Sleeper app hates me.
Devontae.
I'm on the clock here. This is falling apart. It's all falling apart.
Herbert. Throat.
I'm still doing well on this team.
Throat.
It's all falling apart. Swift and Sanders. Woo!
Devontae Williams.
Okay, so mock 2, we're gonna avoid for a little bit because I'm a ways away from picking. Mock 3, I auto picked Swift and Sanders back to back because I'm a moron. And in draft 1, I'm about to be on the clock here. I've got 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, 1 quarterback. Tight end. There's some tight end options there that I don't hate, but let's go ahead and see what wide receiver we can draft here. Okay, Galladay's gone. That's an interesting pick that I would have liked here. Ayuk, I've been liking more and more in this situation.
Josh Allen. Punches throats 2.
I'm on the clock in this draft, which I've botched the entire way. I've got 2 running backs I can't stand. I suppose Galladay's an option here.
Don't be a bender.
Okay, so we'll go back to mock 1. Mock 1, I've got Henry, Harris, A. Robbins. I didn't know Lamb was there. Herbert and Ayuk. It's a solid squad. I'm upset that Lamb was literally a whole scroll down and I didn't see him.
Lamb season.
That's what happens when you do 3 mocks at one time. This team, I haven't screwed up yet. It's pretty fire. I actually really like it. Taylor and Javonte Williams, I think, will be amazing running backs. Given the value for Javonte Williams, I still say that's a good value. I don't care if that's a little bit of a reach. Herbs in round 5, I like him in 5 or 6 or 7. Obviously, the later you get Herbs, the better. Jefferson, straight fire. League 3, already went over League 3. League 1, okay. So League 1, we're a ways away. League 2, we're approaching my pick. League 3, we're a ways away. So let's focus on League 2. So League 2, I've got Taylor, Jefferson, Kittle, Williams, Herbs. Herbie boy. God, this is a little bit nerve-wracking doing 3 mocks simultaneously. I've screwed up 2 of the teams. Lamb will be top 12 to 3 in platforms ADP in August. Ball's life, he's gonna climb so high.
Herbert.
You know, I complain about Lamb's ADP being so low on this app that you actually don't even know he's there, and it makes you pass over him. But the bottom line is, once he climbs, we're going to actually be more upset. We don't want him climbing. We want him to stay hidden.
Devontae Williams.
I'm probably going to roll with James Robinson here. Draft 1, I'm a ways away. Draft 2, I'm close to being on the clock. No problem, Terry. I'm screwing up, man. I mock drafted, I auto drafted Swift and Sanders right here because there's too much going on, Terry. I bit off more than I could chew. I'm gonna get better at it though. I'm gonna be a smooth operator soon enough. Oh, God. Team 1, I'm almost on the clock. Team 2, it's over. The draft's over. So we're focusing on 1 and 3. This is mock 1. This is mock 3, I'm up. So I don't have a quarterback here, correct? I don't want to screw this up.
Don't be a bender.
I'll take Jalen Hurts here.
Bender.
Mock draft 2 is over. I'm on the clock here. I've got a quarterback. I don't have a tight end. I guess Andrews wouldn't be awful here. Let's just see who's available at wide receiver.
CD Lamb season.
See, look, I had 6 seconds left and it timed me out. That's crazy. I think it's confused. I think there's got to be some kind of JavaScript in the mocks that when you have 3 of them going, it gets kind of confused, because that explains a little bit why some of these picks have been going quicker than I expect. Like I get autoed faster than I thought. I thought I had more time. It autoed me with 6 seconds left.
Justin Jefferson.
So it must be something in the code that when you have 3 of them going, the timers get a little jostled or something. I don't know. Oh, man. All right, guys. I know you guys all want me to review all the teams. I'm not going to review all these teams. We got literally, 36 of them here I'm not going to look at. But I'm going to tell you this. We're going to do this once in a while. We won't do this all the time. We're not going to go 3 mocks constantly. No excuses, Smitty. No more 3 mocks. LB. We're going to do 3 mocks once in a while because it's fun. I appreciate all of you watching. Hit the thumbs up on your way out the door. Check out Sleeper U, like my boy Terry just said right here. Go to sleeperu.com, sleeper, the letter U.com, and learn about your fantasy football knowledge intake process. I teach you how to trade. Terry and all of you that are on sleeperu.com, if you go to, I'll be linking it up soon. I have the how to dominate the number 1 overall draft slot available, how to dominate the number 2 overall draft slot available, how to dominate 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 12. Those are coming, but 1 and 2 draft slot video courses are up. You can find that at sleeperu.com. So get on over there and order it. And also order my text device at heysmitty.com. You can get that with the content if you go to sleeperu.com, or you can actually go to heysmitty.com and just order the text device. I appreciate all of you. Hit the thumbs up on your way out the door. Subscribe if you're new. Tell all your grandmas. I want everyone's grandma in this show next time we go live. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Computer Bob. Thank you, LB. Thank you, Mike and Henry and Brandon and Baller's Life and Ross, Todd, Madrick. Appreciate you. Rock out, Curry.
Don't be
Open 24, Joe, Smooth Criminal, Brandon, Mike Ortiz, TJ, Justin, Divine, Tex, Jason, all of you in here, Bruce. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following. Thank you for making this show the best show in the world. We're going to continue to climb up everyone's ranking in terms of fantasy football content, and it's all because of you. Later.